This week, I'm once again going to be playing Geoguessr because last time I played it, I had a lot of fun. And, well, those of you that did watch the video also had fun watching. And as you can see, I have made it up to Silver 1! Yay! I did also play quite a bit off camera and just played one game right here and won it. I might do another one where I, chase the leaderboard right here and try and make it up to Gold 3. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go back to the past, Samurai Jack. No, just kidding. I'm going back to single player and community maps because today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing one of the most popular and simultaneously difficult maps in Geoguessr, a community world that features over 100,000 different locations all around the world. One of the classic and one of my most favorite maps. Oh yeah, I'm also going to be playing until I get a perfect score. Yeah, this might be a mistake. All right, without further ado, let's jump into our first game right here, man. With everything enabled, let's just turn down the music here a little bit. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna try and showcase the most interesting games to you guys. Probably gonna skip over a lot of boring ones, obviously. Enciende tu diversión. Ruth Center Park. Parque de Dios. Well, where the hell could this be? Spain? We got the license plates right here, the European style license plates. Okay, well, let me scour around a little bit and see where we could be, huh? Take a look at some clues. Bienvenidos, auto center, something. I don't know Spanish, by the way, if you guys are wondering. I don't know Spanish. I'm Norwegian after all. Why would we know Spanish? Okay, let me search around. See, this isn't Spain, bro. These aren't the European license plates. Look, a lot of people got different license plates. Yeah, this has got to be, in America. Okay, so I found some street signs right here. We got Corrientes. Could that be the town or like the county slash municipality? Corrientes. I don't know it though. And for those of you watching me for the first time, man, I'm not really, a meta type player where I memorize, the Google car or the sky or the lamp post and stuff like that. I like the exploring aspect of Geoguessr, just moving around, trying to find clues and stuff like that. That's what I really enjoy. But a lot of casinos here, man. And the architecture is looking, I don't know. First thought I'm getting right here is Mexico, man, if I'm being honest. A nice fruit and vegetable stand, or maybe perhaps just fruit. Lovely looking bananas and cantaloupes and apples and kiwi and mango and pineapple and avocado. Very nice. I'd like to shop from this man's little whatever you call it. Honestly, this looks like a really nice town, man. I'm not even gonna lie, it looks really nice. Yeah, look, Circulo something police, office Corrientes. I don't know where Corrientes is. It is looking like, very USA inspired, man. So off of that, I'm just gonna look a little bit around the map in northern Mexico before we continue to search for clues. The problem is, I don't know if it's a town name or like a county name, right? It's definitely not a huge city like Juarez or something, but I feel like it's a, fairly decent sized city, man. What the hell, Fortnite? Club Deportivo Juventus. Why does that sound familiar? Probably because these guys are from Italy and these guys are from, well, La Coruña, but you get the point. Yeah, look, De La Ciudad. This is probably like a short for Corrientes. Corrientes capital. Wait, what the hell? Look, we literally got the address Ayacucho. I went to San Juan a little bit too, but it's gotta be Mexico, dude. Where the hell is Corrientes, man? Where the hell is Corrientes? I have no idea where it is. That's the problem. Or we could be not in Mexico. We could be somewhere else. I don't know why I'm so stuck on Mexico, but I don't know. I just feel like it's Mexico. Could be Argentina. Could be Chile. Probably not this south, though. Yeah, need more clues. Okay, it's definitely Mexico, because they got Mexico straight, right? If only we could get the state, right? Because the states are fairly big, and we could narrow it down. Well, no, I'm stupid. .ar. That's Argentina, right? Okay, let's look for Corrientes in Argentina. Either I'm having no luck, or I'm blind, or it's like way smaller than I think, and I gotta zoom in way more. But it doesn't look like that small of a town, man. I mean, they got, you know, the buses and stuff right here. Yeah, I don't know. Now, this is a really nice town, I gotta say. It's really, I really like it. I'm just looking for some clues, man. Trying to find a sign to the next, you know, city or whatever, or something like that, or, you know, just the state or province or whatever, something that could, you know, widen our search. Huh. See, the province of Corrientes as well, but there is no province of Corrientes. Or is there? Or I'm blind, man. I am blind. There it is. It's right there. That's it. Excellent. Okay, so where is the city then? Where is the city? Unless it's just the province? Don't tell me it's just the province. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's right on the river. It's right on the river. Excellent. Hey, we found the city, baby. We found the city. Okay, so now let's go back to the start. Okay, so assuming this park is permanent, it's actually going to be pretty easy to find it. And then we got like some big-ass auto center right there. I went this way to find the name of the street. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we got kind of like a strip mall situation going on over here. Okay, this is going to be fairly easy to find. Okay, so this main street that we're on is Avenue Pete Davidson Raoul something. I was going to say it's easy to find because it's east to west, but they all are. Okay, so after a lot of scouring, in fact, I first found myself over on, what you call it, Peru Street. And which one was it? And one of these up here. And this one, this is where I found myself. We're actually, I think, somewhere around here, possibly. I think this is like the big-ass shopping. So if we go back, and if we literally head north, we pop up, oh, actually, no, we head south. That's right, we head south. We eventually pop out down here, which is, you know, this long name street, but also at the same time, it's got two names, this street, like a Yucho or something. So that's got to be the big ass shopping center. We got a gas station right there, and I don't know, we're right there, right? I mean, this is it next to us. We're looking at it north. Over here behind us, we got that park probably. So where's the entrance to this thing? Is this the final entrance? That's the only entrance. We gotta be right there, don't we? Not really right there, but like right here. I'm locking in. Hell yeah. Actually kind of far from where we were. Okay, so they just built that, but that's dangerously close. But hey, first one done. 5,000 points. Okay, wasted 30 minutes on that one. Hopefully the next ones don't take me as long. All right, next round. We are once again in South America. No. What? Something in health center. Let's read it. Bermuda. Well, that's easy to see. Okay, let's go straight into, what you call it, into Bermuda. It's literally only one island, so we're good. What's the capital? Like Hamilton? Okay, really the thing is here, we just, yeah, we literally just gotta keep exploring, man. Or I wonder if it's on the map, like a hospital or something. The thing is, as small as Bermuda is, maybe we'll look for another clue, just the name of the, place, because we know exactly where we are. Rhonda A. James DDS, endodontist, George B. International Eye Institute. Okay, there's a street. Hospital. 4 kilometers. Okay, that's not the street. South Sea. Could that be the street? Or the neighborhood? South Sea. South Road. Middle Road. Well, that's, you know, nice ways to name them, I guess. Tucker's Town. It's probably not up there. Okay, well, if the hospital is 400 meters away, could they mean this hospital? Like the main hospital? Let me... Ah, there it is. A South Sea Drive. So it's like this. And that is fairly close. Bermuda Pain Relief Center. I think we're... Where do we pop out? Because if this is a South Sea, and if we take a look at it north, it goes like this. Yeah, that doesn't make sense like that. Unless it's this one? Oh no, I'm stupid. I'm staring right at it, man. It's Point Finger Road. The one I came out of. Point Finger Road. I feel like I just saw that one, though. Point Finger Road. Ah, there it is. So I came out of here. And that's it? Well, this was an easy one. Okay, back to start. We're right across from Bermuda Cancer and Health Center. And we're literally popping out from a Point Finger Road to South Road, which I guess has been renamed, yeah, or something like that. That's gotta be it, right? We're like right here, dude. I mean, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Right, we got that little turn in right here. We got a turn in over there. Let's just check and see. Something, what is this? Associates, yeah, it's all like health stuff over here, isn't it? It's like the hospital neighborhood. And if we take a look at it, we pop out. Right, we're here, we're not there. Okay, there we go. Like right there. Excellent. 5K, well that was easy, that took 5 minutes. Next. Okay, we're getting along pretty good. I've had this exact one a million times, but what I mean by this exact one is I've been to locations like this a million times. That's a great sign. I can definitely read it. Okay, I mean, it's not that hard to figure out where we are. The Alps. Oh, it's gonna... This one's gonna take me down, boys. This one's gonna take me down, because I can never figure out the right freaking curve. Obviously looks like Austria, or Italy, or Switzerland, although... Okay, let's try and decipher some of these signs. Alp Lignelda, Sassolas, Morrison. Huh. I don't know what any of that means. Let's try and move a little bit, try and see the sign better, but no, that's the only angle we got. God damn. Morrison. Lignada, Sassolas. Doesn't help me too much, although right now I'm banking on neither. Could be Tyrol as well, which is, let's face it, Austria and Italy into one. Yeah, I'm just gonna move down this road until I find a significant clue. Right now, boys, I'm still only looking for the country, man. This is gonna be tough. Yeah, we got lucky with the first two ones being urban, even though the first one did take so much. What the frick is up with these signs, bro? Oh my god, they're so unlegible. I have no idea what this says. 2025 too? Dude, you'd think they have better signs, man. Yeah, I can read that one. Okay. Scansins, Leuven, Cumble, Valgranda. What does that sound like, man? Honestly, it sounds like Romanche to me. It sounds weird. Yeah, right now I'm banking on us being somewhere here. North of Milan or something. I don't know. Where the hell do they speak Romanche? Maybe over here. Yeah, I think we're like right here somewhere. The thing is, once we get off of this mountain road, man, it should be fairly easy. Leuven, Monson, with two S's. Monson. Yeah, because I'm expecting us to see a sign to the main road or whatever, right? Well, we finally encountered a village. It's looking mighty nice. That's looking mighty nice as well. You know, these, the architecture, I like it. Cumble. Okay, Cumble, it did say Cumble on the, on those signs as well, so I'm guessing this is the village of Cumbel. But that's as far as I can go? No! No freaking way, dude. Oh my god. Where the hell do we go now? I can't go up. That looks like a mainish road, though. And there was another turnoff over here. Wait. Okay, there we go. Missed the sign. Zurich Vita Parcours. Okay. Are we Switzerlanding it up? Zurich Parkour. Interesting. Let's see if we can go down here. Another dead end in the village. I went back to right here. We can go this way, but why would I go on a dirt track, man? Where would this lead me? This doesn't seem like it leads to the main road, but frick it. Ah, dead end. I gotta go back to the start and go up. If we're sort of trapped in sort of like a little loop where coverage cuts off, I'm gonna be so angry. Right now, the only thing we have to go off of is Kumbel. This is where they make Milka. And Milka is Swiss, so I kind of get it. Wait, am I stupid or did we see Bellinzona, man? Did we not see Bellinzona on one of those signs? Huh. The thing is, these are all like way too Italian. There's nothing that sounds remotely like Kumbel. And that's all like skiing stuff, right? I'm not seeing like skiing anywhere, dude. And all of the villages on that map are like valley ones, whereas, you know, all the ones we can see are like hillside, and the one we went to is hillside. And now we got some like post-it note board with German. I'm confusion. Well, I've come to another village, and you know, oh no, come on, man. Come on, dude. Okay. Well, I think the initial hunch about it being Switzerland was right, because we do have Swiss plates, right? But it just... everywhere is a dead end. That's the problem. Everywhere is a dead end. I gotta go down again and try and find those signs again and decipher something, man. I think this is just gonna be a lot of looking around the map until we find Kumbel. And I don't even know what the freaking top village that we just went to is called. But yeah, we're unable to exit this little sort of mountain, you know, area. Okay, Sassolas, Morrison, 50 minutes, 55 minutes, Leuven. Are these hiking trails? What are they? And am I tripping, or did we actually see Bellinzona? I don't think we're down there, because the post-it note. But look, these are in two different languages. But we didn't have any of those two different language ones, did we? Leuven, Morrison. We are in Switzerland. Just where? And apparently they call like peaks or mountains piss, which I'm not seeing any of that. So obviously it means like towns, man, probably. Vals, did we see that? Morrison, Leuven, Sassolas. That's what I gotta keep in mind. Morrison, Leuven, Sassolas. Kumbel, Valgranda. Leuven, Sassonas. Ah. That's one of these is the top village, and Kumbel is just over here. We're just gonna have to scour the map, aren't we? Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break then. The worst part is, if I don't get 25,000, you're obviously not watching this, so who am I talking to even? The confusing part about this is you got this sounding French, you got this sounding German, you got this sounding Italian, and I know that's pretty much Switzerland, but you know, they're not all the same type of names that you can narrow down to a region, man. Hey, yo, Harry Potter reference. Alright, back after breakfast, and after mulling it over, man, these are literally the only things we have to go off of. So, I think the only choice is for us to scour the map. Obviously, we got half of Switzerland, so if we go off of this lake line, I'm assuming it's gonna be south. You know, these sound weird, so I'm assuming it's down here where people speak Romansh and stuff, so I'm just gonna zoom away into the map. Is this zoomed in enough? No. Yeah, like this level, man. And just start searching, you know? We can go left to right, I guess. So yeah, I've already wasted like 40 minutes on this. If we do end up getting this 5,000 and I lose the next ones, I'm gonna punch myself in the eye because you're not even gonna see it. What the hell am I even talking about? I found Morrison. I found Morrison. It's right there. We did see Morrison. If we scroll back up the map to the first sign, so we gotta keep going down. It was the top of that first sign, was it not? I keep forgetting. It's like, you know, misremembering the place names like I thought we saw that Italian one. But no, look. Yeah, there it is. Morrison, right? 50 minutes to Morrison. Then it's long name. 55 minutes to Leuven. So 55 minutes to... Uh-huh. So are we... Are we like halfway between Morrison and Leuven? So we're looking north right now. Morrison? Up? Leuven down? Is that how it is? Yeah, we could be like right on a descent or something like that. Oh my god. It's Combel. There it is. That's Combel. So... But wait, no. Right? If we go down, we encounter Combel. But what do we encounter if we go up? And now I'm just confused. Are we not? How can we be halfway in between Morrison and Leuven? Unless it's not this, unless it's this one. But this one's not bendy enough. We got switchbacks. Huh. Are we like... here? Or here? Okay, Combel is the closest one, and the one up north, we don't know what it's called. Unless that's Morrison. Or it's Luminencia. Did we see a sign for that? Does that say Luminencia? No, NA. That's not it. Oh, these roads are just so confusing. Even with this, I don't think we're gonna get it. But wait, we're... Okay, so we're on a bend like this. We got some houses up here. There's another sign too, though. That's the thing, and we can't see this one, man. Like two names. That one doesn't help us. So if we go down, and there's like a road like that. Up? Could that be that? No, we're not that close to Combel. What about here? Too many roads. Okay, so right on this turn, where we see this sign for Combel and Morrison and Leuven. Well, actually, no, Combel, it probably isn't on here. We got this thing going that way, and we can't go down. So if we... The thing is, I think we're here because we entered Combel from this side. Unless we're on... No, we're not on that road. So right on the turn, there's a road that goes off. But then that would... I think we're here, but we're not there. The thing is, these tiny-ass houses here don't appear on the map, man. No matter how far you zoom in, right? Unless they're not there. See? Yeah, they don't. There's just some signs. So maybe even, like, that road isn't on the map. Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be very tough to pinpoint, man. This is gonna be very tough to pinpoint. And this sign, we can't even make it out, because that we know is Combel, and that's Leuven. But we got something starting with C that's closer than Leuven. But there's nothing there. Unless we're coming down from here, but no, it can't be. We got this little, like, rest stop area right there. Could that be this? Warmest best house but no, that's not lodging. That's just like a little... Or could that be that? Could that be that? Because there is another road going off there. So if we're coming from here, and then that's where that road that we don't see is, let's assume that. But oh, let me go back. Do we cross a river? I never noticed that. And look, if we go just a bit up, we got this road right here, I think, which is this one. But does it bend like that? I guess it does. You know, when you're coming back down, it's like off to that. Not really. Or could that one be this one? No, it's not that one. And then the one we're seeing down there is that one? This could be the river. The stream, I guess. Even though you can't really make it out and it's not that huge, I guess it is on the map. I think we are on this road, man. I think we are on this road. On Kurums Road. So if now we hit the first river... Okay, I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna go back up. We're right on a bend. We just gotta figure out which bend. I think we're here. Because you go down a long way till right here to the road that doesn't exist. But the thing is, we kinda pass a river here. Let me see if I can notice it. If that's there. Because I didn't see anything like that. Frick. The road bends like that. Yeah. I think we gotta be here, man. I'm pretty confident, and I just don't see where else we could be. Because we enter Cumbel on this side from this road, and it doesn't let me go down the main roads. It stops me if I want to go further. And if we moved up, I think we hit... Well, actually, I think we were entering Morrison on that northern village, and then it stopped me as well. We gotta be here, man. We gotta be here. I don't think there's anywhere else we could be. The road doesn't quite bend like that, but maybe these mountain roads are off. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. That took me so long. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm actually surprised we didn't see Morrison earlier, because you can see it from quite zoomed out. Yeah. But wait. I thought we saw this one earlier, but no, I was confusing it with Bellinzona. Yeah, okay, I'm actually very happy. Next round, please let it be... It's even worse. At least we're at a junction. The thing about this is, I have no idea where we are. Alright. Well... You know, we got black people, so this could be Africa. If those guys were on a bike, we're probably not... Wait, no, what the hell? We're not in Africa. That's one of the, you know, Dharmic languages, so to say. Right? Or were they not black? Am I stupid? Let me take a look at these guys. I mean, actually... Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It seems very dry. That's the thing, too. And look at these palms, man. They're like date palms or something, right? It's like... It looks super arid. Where in... You know, this language makes me think Southeast Asia. But, it's like... way too freaking dry. Wow, this is helpful. Rehabilitation of tin something minor irrigation tank. European Union. Fiat penis. It's all in that other language. Is this... I'm literally getting nothing off of this, man. Funded by European Union. Implemented by UN. Provincial Irrigation Department. Creative Engineers and Construction. It's like the most generic stuff. RS though, could that be like rupees? Is this India? I know India has recently been added. Integrated Irrigation and Agricultural Livelihood Development in Kilinochchi and Mullaitivu districts. What the hell? Oh, it's Sri Lanka! Isn't that the Sri Lanka lion? Okay, that kind of makes sense. Let's see if we can see these districts on the map. So for example, if we take a look at the border like here, is that a district? Nah. It doesn't tell you the name of the districts, even though it's kind of divided, if those are districts, if it's not something else. Okay, this is gonna be very tough, but at least it narrows it down. Sri Lanka, slightly bigger than Switzerland, I'd say, but except looking through half of it. Oh, Kilinochi! Right? Kilinochi. Kilinochi. And Mula Etivu. That's Kilinochi. Mula Etivu. I mean, if they're doing that development, they gotta be, like, close, right? There is Mula Etivu. Okay. Okay. So, is that the district? Up there. Okay. We've actually narrowed it down quite a lot. Wow. I mean, it makes sense. This is like a huge city. Well, maybe not huge, but it's like a huge area. Urban area. Okay. Now is when the difficulty starts. So, is this integrated irrigation development in the districts? But what is the irrigation? Provincial irrigation department. Yeah, that's all we get. So this is like farms, man. And they're laid out like that. If we take a look at it north, it goes... It's just so big. It's still so big, you know, the area to look through, right? But that's Mula Etivu. And I guess we might be looking for... But no, that's houses. It's gotta be in the more rural areas, right? Maybe like in between them. Like where these little lakes are and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna just move along this road and hopefully find something. Sorry for assuming those people's race. I mean, obviously they're not black. Hey, why the hell? Oh, I thought it was a chicken crossing the road and I was about to make a joke, but it's just a dog. Something head office. Okay, well, would that be on the map? Unakari Multi-Purpose Cooperative Society. Pagnakari? Huh. Okay, that could be one of these, towns. Or is it Padnakari? Definitely sounds like a place name. Oh, well, this is easy. I was literally just right there. So, Vadiyadi Punarin Town, Punarin. That does narrow it down. Punarin. Right? Punarin Town? Puli... Yeah, these names sound very similar. It's like they're from the same area, right? Okay, how big could that be? Punarin Town. Punarin. Yeah, look, there's another actually sign right there. Vadiyadi Punarin Town, Punarin. Or is that like where they're based? Or does it tell me the location of this store? Okay, definitely moving more into town now, which is nice. This might actually be like Punarin, right? Okay, more clue time looking. Now look, because it's Punaksari Junction, Punakari. Okay, P-U and P-O-O. That's how they start. Yeah, that's the town, man. That's the town. We just gotta find it now. And we're in this northern area. So we shouldn't really be looking for too long. Okay. I'm just gonna scour the map once again. Yeah, it's just spelled like two different ways. Yeah, look, Punagari. Confirmation that we do have places named town, which is cool. Man, I thought I'd find it by now. And I haven't. Unless they change town names and stuff like that, or I'm looking in the wrong district. But no, based off of that initial sign, it is supposed to be in this northern district, right? So, I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. I'm gonna drive down this road for a little... Oh, wait. What the hell? I'm stupid. And I was gonna say, look for something like this. Okay, so A32, and that's probably one of the main ones. Oh, there are A32. And then B357. Oh, it's right there. What the hell? So I was kind of in the right place, but... Manar is in 82 kilometers, and Paranthon is in 26. Paranthon, 26 kilometers. Okay, fairly close. And then Manar in 80 something. Okay, let's try and pinpoint it a little bit. But dude, we're right there though. Punakari, right? Or am I stupid? Yeah, Punakari. Punarin. Unless they've... right? Punagari. Punakari. It's all like... There's like 80 different spellings, man. I think we're probably here, boys, because it tells us that you get on the 832. We're looking at north right now, so if it's like B357, 832... right? Punagari Junction. That's where we are. We're literally here right now, dude. We're literally here right now, and I think this is that long-ass thing we were on at the start. Yeah, look. National Water Supply and Drainage Office. Right? Yeah, because... yeah, we came from this way. So I think this is that roundabout. There's 1, 2, 3 ways to go. So if we're looking north, we came from that way, by the way. If we're looking north, we came from here. So is it like that? You exit the roundabout, and then you got the government road closure down this way, which you actually can go down. Car repair and maintenance service. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's car stuff. Dude, I should have just went here. What the hell? I should have just went this way. I'm stupid. I didn't think we could go this way because of that. And then we enter this, and now we're on super long ass road here. I'm actually super happy we found that. Now, that's right. That was our help. The junction. So if we're looking north right now, and the road is like this, we should be here. Unless I'm wrong and we're here. But even then, we should be good. Okay, let's go down once again and see if the next junction is to our left. And then the next one is the one where we pop out. Okay, heading south. Next junction is left, which should be this one. I don't know. I don't know. We could be here. I could have just hit this. I was traveling for quite a bit. Now look, we got some houses here on this junction. And I think we're actually up there. And there's the office. I made it to it now. Yeah, I think we're on the upper one, boys, because I clicked way too long to get to down here. This is where we are, folks. It's gotta be. Okay, I'm confident. Please don't let it be wrong. It's not. Hell to the yeah. All right. Last one. Is it gonna be a perfect score? Not again. Not again. Not the Alps again. It is the Alps again, isn't it? Oh, come on, dude. Please let it say something on the trash can. I don't know. I don't know what it says. Is it German? What are the odds, man? Where do I go? Which way is down? That way? What the hell is that? Oh, other way is down. Okay, actually, there's immediately a little thingy here. IP Swiss. Well, that's helpful. We're in Poland. Yeah, that's a helpful a little bit. Cute little border collie right there. I wouldn't call this a village. It's like 5 houses. Well, I guess somewhat, but nothing else. There's been no signs. Okay, well, we're probably in a very similar region to what we were last time, but if we look to our east, that's where the big ass mountains are, and we're sorta in rolling hill territory. So we could be somewhere here, looking that way. Somewhere here, looking that way. Where were we last time? I forgot where we were last time, but either way. See, this way is not down either. How do you go both ways and you go up both ways in Switzerland? I don't get it. It's like when your grandparents went to school, they went uphill both ways. Oh, no, you're not doing this to me again, asshole. It wants to trap me again? I've actually made it to the end. No. This is even worse. There hasn't been any signs. There hasn't been any signs. I don't know what that is. Like, watch out for horse. Okay, well, he looks German, honestly. Or she? This person looks German. See, here are those frick-ass signs you can never read, dude. Switzerland, bruh. What's up with the bad signage, man? Okay, this says something, wander something, but it just might mean like watch out, electricity pole or something. And definitely not as high up as we were in the last one. Look, once again, we're facing south and the big-ass mountains are to our south. So now I think we gotta be like in this territory. Like in the foothills of the Alps, right? That's where I think we are. Whereas last time we were like proper in it. By proper in it, I mean proper inside it, not... I wasn't speaking British there. Okay, if we can make it to this village, I think we'll be alright. Please just don't lock me in once again, man. It's weird that coverage cuts off like that, but... Okay, if this one says... Okay, that just means danger, I guess. Okay, here, actually, it's pretty nice, because we can, go that way and that way. What does that mean? That's the second time I've seen it. Is that, like, made in Switzerland or something? It's crazy how there's no signage here at all, man, about where you're going, what that is. These guys are probably like, oh yeah, that's just the next village. We all know about it. You don't need sign. Don't waste money. Linden. Hey, I love Linden. Not the, you know, byproduct or whatever of, you know, the village. Well, I've come across the only readable sign in all of Switzerland. 5 things. Diesbach Graben, Oberdiesbach, Reckivel, Google, Konofinger, Linden. Well, at least they sound German. Could we be actually all the way up here and looking down across this to the Alps? I don't think we're that far away. Well, this is the French side, right? So if we narrow it down, we're like here, and I just gotta find big road, and we're in, man. This we already have quite a lot more information than the last Switzerland one. So if all else fails, I'm just gonna look through the map once again. Geimenderverwaltung, cool. You know, a map is very helpful. I just wish we could get closer to it. All right, we know the streets in this little town that we're in, little village, but I wish I knew my Swiss canton flags. Oh, come on. I can't go that way? That totally looks like Main Street. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck again. What is it with Swiss freaking Google Maps coverage, bro? We're like, we're gonna start here and just go to there, but not anymore. Oh, wait. I could go this way. I thought I couldn't go this way. Yeah, like, look at the restaurant closes at 5. I could never live in a country like this, man. I could never. You know, over here in Svalbard, sure, there's 7 of us, but at least everything's open all day. Garage, Linden. I guess we're still in Linden. This isn't really a village, man. It's like... It's definitely bigger than Cumbel. So we should be able to see it from, like, even this distance. Right? See, look, I found Morrison again, so I don't think we're in the right spot. It's probably like the size of... Like that? No, that's way too big. Huh. Okay, I've come across another sign right here after getting out of Linden, and surprisingly I can read this one. It's not a street sign or a road sign, however, it does tell me that if you drive, and it's interesting that the Swiss people got these in times instead of distance, but if you drive that way, apparently, you get the Falkenfluch. Now, because it's so far away, you would think that this is like a bigger spot, important enough to put on the sign, even though it's like 2 hours away. So, Falkenfluch. I can't say I've heard of it, but is it a bigger one? It's gotta be a slightly bigger one, at least if it's on the map, right? But why would you take that shitty ass road to get to there? Maybe it's not like that. Okay, so we're driving on Lindenstrasse, which I've just noticed, and it's not very helpful because it's probably like a small S road like this, right? Whereas I'm looking for numbered ones, bigger ones, more important ones, right? Yeah. Yeah, we gotta be here, man. This is like the French stuff, but up until like Bern, there are German names, and this is definitely German names. At least it's easier than the freaking, you know, whatever names we had on the last one. One thing I gotta give it to the Swiss, man, they got some nice ass grass, like always. Like, who mows the hills in Switzerland? That's what I want to know. Wait, is that skiing? Am I off on where we are, dude? I've made it to a bigger town, man. Oberdiessbach. That's Oberdiessbach. Look, we even got apartments and stuff, so... Oh, wait, what the hell was that up on the hill? Oh, that's some, yeah, we're in a bigger town, so... Oberdiessbach should be close to Linden, obviously, and if we hit... something like this, that leads us to a mainer road, we should get some more directions on like this. That's what I want. So Linden, once again, nice smashed up cars there, bud. Linden, Bern, Thun. Oh, okay. Okay. So if we go that way, it's towards Bern and Thun. And if we go this way, it's towards Linden. And we were in something called Ober something. So Bern and Thun. Bern is first, so are we up here? Are we in these hills? Nah, that's too French. Ah, there it is. There's Oberdiessbach and there's Linden right there. Okay. Okay, so I've driven from Linden to Oberdiessbach on the Lindenstrasse, which is also at the same time called Grafenbuhl. So we were in Linden. I went through Linden. Actually, I turned off. Yeah, this is where we were debating on turning off. So did we actually come from this one? Did we actually come from this one? Okay, we're either this way or this way, I think. Let's go back. Okay, so dropping back down the hill, or actually heading, you know, southwest, I should say, we immediately hit these little farms. Nah, I can't really make it out. Does it split? It doesn't split. Ah, it just continues going. Unless I'm coming in from this way. I'm very confused, because I just got past a little junction. Obviously, we went the other way. Now, was this Linden? No, see, there's me coming into Linden. There it is. And I'm coming in from the west, dude. I think I'm coming in from here. Kinesiology Sarah Keller. I don't know what that is. Is that? I don't know. So yeah, I'm coming in from the west. We immediately turned down a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm coming in from here, dude. I think I'm coming in from here. So if we go downtown, we should hit Raiffeisenbank. And over here it's telling me if I go right, I'll go to Oberdiessbach. So I think that's that road that I'm at right now, actually. Is it correct, though? Okay, there's Oberdiessbach. And what else does it tell me? Diesbach Graben. That, I don't know where it is. And if I go back the other way, I'll go to Konolfinningen. I think it's down to... I think the furthest ones are top in Switzerland, man, just judging by these signs. So if I go that way, I'll go to Konolfingen, which is that way. And then Google and Reykjavik or whatever. And so the other way, which is where I came from, I guess that's Reykjavik, actually. I guess it is closest to furthest. If I go back, I'll get there. So I think, yeah, we gotta be right here right now. Right there. Where did I come from? I came from there. No, I didn't. I came from there. Where the hell did I come from? Yeah, and now we're down in Linden, and this is Dorfstrasse that turns like this, and I came from Birmostrasse. Yeah, we're somewhere here. Now it's time to figure it out. So, over here where I start, that way is towards Linden. So if we're looking at it like this, it's like a this, right? Like this. Are we literally here? We can't be, right? There's no houses down here, or is there? Well, actually, there are houses pretty close, but no, not right there. Not right there. Because I was thinking, if we just go... And in fact, there's another little road down here, which is strange. I was thinking, if we go the other way, dude, we're right in these little houses, which only one road goes through, right? And once you get to the end of these houses, and there's very few of them, you'll see now, and you turn up, basically you go like this, you turn up, it ends into this dude's house, kinda. You turn up like that, so we can't be there. But we don't pass any other place like this. Unless we stop right here, unless that's where we're at. But this doesn't look like a store, or does it? It does kind of look like a store. See, there's more houses back there that we actually can't see. No, there isn't. It's the same ones as these ones that I was just looking at. Pass right through them. I keep thinking we're passing through Reckyville, man. But it can't be. This is so confusing, man. And we're not that close to this, though. We're not that close to it. All right, it's hard. It's hard for me to pinpoint this. I don't know why it's so hard. It really shouldn't be that hard. Because look, we're driving along here. We got the jogging guy. Then we got the two houses. And then we got the other houses, which I just skipped a whole bunch of them. We're not that close. We come in from here. We're on one of these two roads and I can't figure out which of them. It's gotta be the main one, right? We never turn off of the main one, actually. Oh, I just can't figure it out, man, because it's like in the place I'm looking at, the houses don't line up. And you'd think, you know, in Switzerland, the maps would be fairly accurate to where the houses line up. I just can't... Okay, now we're definitely here. So we pass one batch of houses. We pass another batch of houses. I think we're probably here. I think we're probably there, because if we go like this, and if we keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, we need to make it to here. We got this big bend, right? I think this is the big bend, man. And I think this is actually kind of a road? Right? But it doesn't like... Oh wait, it is there. There it is. So that must be that. Okay, I think I finally got it. And then these houses here. See, this doesn't exist, but it's this. It's gotta be like that, dude. It's gotta be like that. And then this little road down there. Could that be that? Because if we go over here, that's where that little village is. Yeah, it just... Some streets aren't on the map. And then these houses down here... Well, I guess those are those, aren't they? Yeah, why didn't I see that? I was looking for this bend for quite a while. I just had to get to here once again. I think we're right there, man. I think we're right there where... Yeah. That's gotta be it, hasn't it? Oh my god. If this isn't it, please. Please just let it be it. Okay, so I'm facing north, and that's a little bit to my that way, so I'm right there. It's gotta be that. Yes, boys! Fuck yeah, man. Look at how long it took me. Well, third round, 54 minutes. Okay, I did have like a 20-minute break. I had like a 10-minute break on this one, so... These took... Switzerland, man, took the longest. Damn, Bermuda obviously was the easiest. I can't even believe that was this round. First one was what? First one was Argentina, what I originally thought Mexico. We knew it right away, but it took me so long to find Corrientes. Obviously. Yeah, second one was easy. Third one was super hard, because I actually had to look through the map for this one. Well, I kind of did for this one as well, didn't I? Once we found Oberdiessbach, though. Once we found Oberdiessbach, this was hard. I gotta say, this one, finding this one was harder than this one, but pinpointing this one was harder than pinpointing that one. Yeah. Yeah, and then the fourth one was just Sri Lanka, which, yeah, that one took quite a while too. 17 minutes, it didn't feel as long. Actually, it took us even less than Argentina, which is surprising. Wow, okay, well... Was setting out to do a perfect score in Geoguessr a mistake? Yes, of course it was, because... God damn, that took a lot of time out of my day. That took way more time than I thought it would. But at least it was only one round, shoot. And I was only gonna upload when I actually did 25,000, so... Got lucky that we actually did it first shot, because if I'd failed on the last one, well, you wouldn't have seen none of this, and I would have just done another one, but Alright. That's a perfect score in Geoguessr, man. 25,000. Hell yeah. I'm actually very satisfied with that. Only took ages. Yep, definitely not faster than a minute 38 from Blinky right here. Yeah, good job. All right, well, in that case, man, let me know if you want to see me compete in this. I am up in the silver 1. I'm going to play a little bit off camera. You know, we top 24, advanced to gold 3 in 5 days. I ended up third, actually, in Silver 2 last time. I played a lot of games. I had like 1,500 points, 1,400. So I'm going to do a little bit of this off cam, and let me know if you want to see more duels and if you enjoyed this, me trying to get 25,000. All I know is I never want to see Switzerland again in my life. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe. You know the drill. That's it for me for now. See you next time.